Meadow, what are we gonna go do?
A sailing trip.
Today we are headed off for a little sailing adventure. We have packed the car to the brim. The kids are going crazy.
Phones into wounds.
And hopefully we're all sane at the end of this. Briefing. It was an hour-and-a-half long, which was freaking impossible to do with two excited, screaming kids. I'm about to lose my mind, and we haven't even left the dock yet. Alright, so we made it out of the marina.
Yes, we did.
And we've got a little view.
We're doing 6.5 knots with just the Jenny up. The autopilot's pretty good. A little bit of course correction every now and then. What a gorgeous day. For the first two, next two are starting to put their jibs up. They're going to drop these spinnakers in a second. And they're going to start yelling at each other for room at the mark. Here goes the spinnakers.
I saw them drop their spinnakers.
Ooh,
yep.
One got wet.
And they're going to yell at each other to get room at the mark. They're going to get their spinnakers in and they're going to turn and look. They're turning in really close.
Oh, are they going to make it?
They'll make it just fine.
Why would they even get at that distance?
So, John, there's
I got
a mini boat in front of you.
Watch the rest of them. Yeah, it is full of ribs. Here comes a whole bunch of them in at once.
Oh, wow.
Trying to get their spinnakers down and their jibs set. Get around those marks as fast as they can and up they go.
This is the things that I like to do. Fishing, digging, paddling, and exploring on some islands. Yahoo!
Our day one sail is complete. We went from Bayswater Marina, which is on the north shore, all the way to Motutapu. I'm 99% sure I've botched that pronunciation. And it was just crazy busy there. There were like 45 boats all rafted up, having a party, having a great time. So we decided to come over to Mullet Bay, and you can see behind me, it's just lovely here. There's hardly anyone. I think there's maybe 3 or 4 other boats here. And it was a great sail. It was just super easy, really pleasant. The worst part was one kid got sick. Fortunately, said child made it over the side of the boat. So we did have to clean up a bit of a mess, but other than that, it's just the perfect day, sunny, nice little breeze, not too crazy, and I'm looking forward to having a very peaceful night here. Big deal on the boat for breakfast is you get the little individual cereal packs.
I think
and
I
then
know
you get to pick which one.
what pack I want. I know which one. This one. I want this one.
A monkey and a frog. Yeah? Okay. here to Tiritiri Island. Made it to Tiritiri and anchored. Then the kids took off on the stand-up paddleboard and made their way by themselves to the beach. So they're off playing on shore and we're still cleaning up here at the boat.
People are like, there's some kind of children on the stand-up paddleboard. Who do they belong to?
You know, the thing is that everybody on this island right now is a cute. So.
Yeah, so they're prepared. They're like, oh look, some children on a paddleboard. How cool!
Tiny children on a paddleboard. How cool.
This is a very cool lighthouse that has been in operation since 1865, so it's the oldest lighthouse in New Zealand that's still in operation, and at one point it was also the most powerful lighthouse in the southern hemisphere. So day 2, we are at Tiritiri Island, and this is a nature preserve. All sorts of wonderful birds are around here. There's lots of different tramps. There's a wonderful little beach to play at. And we thought that we were gonna kind of have the place to ourselves, and then as soon as we finished lunch on the boat, we got off and there were like 6 other boats anchored nearby. So as it turns out, we did not get the place to ourselves, but it's been amazing. There's a very cool lighthouse. The biggest excitement that we had was that the kids wandered off in front of us on the way back from the lighthouse, and then they went past a fork in a road, and we got totally freaked out and lost the kids on the island, but we have found them. John's with them, and we are meeting back down at the beach. Never a dull moment. This is the view from Tiritiri, and oh my gosh, it is stunning. Tonight's destination is Kawau Island. It's 5 o'clock and the water is just glassy. There is no wind.
That boat has a deep keel, like we do, only deeper. You know, if they go through, we can follow them and we'll be safe. If they didn't touch, we won't touch. So keep going toward that marker, and then you can just get onto their course and follow right through them behind them.
Today's our second morning on the boat.
Second morning on the boat, but wait, what am I at?
What did we do this morning?
We did a dinghy ride. Wanted to explore an island with the cruise.
Did we have breakfast?
That That is not important.
And the boys are rowing real fast, going backwards. Well, we had a lovely sail, and then the wind died. So now we're gonna have to fire up the motor to actually not go backwards, because that's kind of where we are at this point. Meadow, what are you doing?
I'm driving the boat.
Yeah? Are you a safe driver?
Yep.
Good girl.
Now, left. Right, left, right, left. That's a lot. 100 degrees north, 100 degrees south, maybe up. 100 degrees we should go backwards.
Doing pretty good. A nice breeze. Sailing home. What could be better?
That's pretty good.
You never know, Meadow.
Meadow, what are you guys gonna go do?
Fishing, and I'm using an extra special bait.
What bait are you using?
I'm using ham from an old sandwich.
Who didn't eat her lunch?
I did.
So who are you gonna feed your lunch to?
Fish, or a whale, or a shark, or a
I
colossal
want
snake,
everybody to be
or an
careful.
octopus. Because
Got a fishy.
Ready?
Yeah.
oh yeah, it's a big one. It's a big one.
We might be changing our dinner plans. Let's see how big this one is.
Not very big.
No, it's a little one.
Oh, big fish.
Wow, look at that.
No,
Good
pull it
job.
off completely.
Oh, well. I don't want him to hurt too much.
Oh, he got away.
No, he didn't get away.
Oh,
Lost my,
Dada, I really need you to catch that fish.
I got it, Meadow. I got it.
Come
Just
in,
gotta
pull.
figure out how to get it on board. Oh, okay.
We
Here,
caught
Meadow.
it. We caught a fish. We caught a fish. Are we changing the dinner plans?
no, I don't think that one's big enough to keep, my love. I'm getting my gimbal stove action on tonight. We're doing a little breakfast for dinner with some eggs and bacon and whole big bowl of veggies, so very tight working space. We're gonna make it work. What are you guys doing?
Feeding duck. Come on, little ducky.
Hello, little ducky.
We have a visitor on the dinghy. He's keeping an eye on things and making sure everyone behaves themselves.
Including Ducky Bucky.
You're gonna take a big poop right on
What?
the dinghy, aren't you?
What, Robert?
Is all the bait gone?
The bait is
Last morning, and we are once
Feeding
again
ducks.
feeding the wildlife. Our little duck friend has come back.
What if it's
It's our last morning. We're in Islington Bay. It's a little, I guess it's right about 8 a.m. We're about to pull up anchor and come to an end of this little boating adventure. Gotten back to Bayswater and we've done our little debrief. My hair is very windswept. The kids are going a little crazy. They're very excited to get off the boat and they keep asking for a celebration. So figuring out something like that. This was a lovely charter. It was, the boat was fine. It had decent amenities for the four of us. It wasn't anything fancy, but honestly with two kids you don't want anything too fancy because then you're just worried they're going to destroy it. So we are going to give this little getaway 2 thumbs up.
my